Hey, 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 welcome to Games Vitae. My name's Mod J, and I'm doing a little extemporaneous filming right now. I actually got to work like a half hour early, not realizing I was supposed to be at work a half hour later. So I thought to myself, hey, why not just go sit in my car and work on some stuff? And this idea came to mind. So I've been pondering doing a top 100 games, but my the gist of my channel has always been about helping new board gamers or gamers, board gaming families, and gamers that are kind of stuck in a rut with the same game they played for years and years and years find new games. And by my own admission, I have not played the breadth of games that many content creators have. And you could say, well, maybe that's good, maybe that's bad. It's neither. It's just that's my journey through the experience so far. And that's the journey of a lot of people through the experience so far. A lot of times when I'm standing in a game store or in a box store in the game aisle, I run across people and they talk to me and say, what game would you recommend? And I listen to the kind of games that they enjoy and the things that they have already, and maybe try and open up their experience to new games that maybe are outside of their normal library, but at the same time give them an experience that may open up their view to other possibilities. So, in looking at the idea of doing a top 100, I don't know that my top 100 would really be something that people would compare to, I don't know, other top 100s, or in other words, it wouldn't necessarily be a top 100s of games that are out there. It would be a top, and it wouldn't even be a top 100. I'm guessing the things I'd put on my list right now, despite my collection being bigger than this, would probably be closer to 50 to 60. And these are games that are very playable games. I like playing them. I look at most games in my collection, and I'd be in the mood to play any one of them at any time. There are a few that I'd say, I'd played that one before, played that one. And I think that's the direction I want to go with my list. I want to make a list of games in my collection that I have played that I would recommend more than others. And that's not necessarily I would recommend them for everybody, but in an ideal situation, an experienced gamer would come to me and say, what board game would you recommend? I would try and recommend these off of my own playing experience. So, I've started a list, and I've kind of separated it into my own theme, kind of like a bronze level, a silver level, and a gold level. And the higher you go up, the more selective I tend to be. And as a matter of fact, outside my top 5 or 6, I feel like there's kind of a drop off, because those top 5 or 6 I prefer more than most of my other games so far. Again, it has to have been games I've played, so that excludes the roughly 18 or 20 games that I haven't played that are in my collection. And it can include games that I don't own that I have played. So that's something. So anyway, I think I'm gonna try and put that out, and maybe even have my also ran group, because there's a lot of games in my collection that are kind of also ran games. They're, in my opinion, they're filler games, and they tend to get overplayed because they're easy to get to the table, they're familiar, we know how to play them, and they're they get to the table easier than a game that takes hour and a half. So, I'm going to try and get that up in the next week, or at least get one segment up of it in the next week and be able to talk about some of these games. And I hope you look forward to it. This has been Maj, kind of on the fly, and I'll see you in the next episode. Thanks for watching. Bye.